Okay, it is day 37 of me trading with Apex. So take one step forward and 5 steps back. That's what we like to do here on this channel. Not really, I'm being totally sarcastic. So, first trade, MES. On the 3-minute chart, lost my first trade. It was a 10 EMA play. We were under this pink line up here, which is the hourly 10 EMA. Great. So at that point, I'm looking for the first bull candle to open and close below this light blue line, which is the 10 EMA on the 3-minute chart. Okay, so could have maybe gotten under this one. It was kind of a close enough candle, but I waited. And we see this little tiny like doji candle. It's a bull doji candle. I said, I'll get in below that one and below this low and below the 50 EMA. So yeah, totally, I got triggered in and then it faked out and just went and ran to my stop. I couldn't even move my stop one time. So now, on MES, we come up and we create a bear candle opening and closing above the 10 EMA on the 3-minute. Now, we're under the pink line, which with this particular strategy that I do, I really should only be kind of focusing on going short if we're below this pink line. But I guess because of this candle here, I was thinking, well, maybe price has been away from that hourly 50 EMA for a long time. Like price hasn't touched it yet. And sometimes it can act as a magnet. So I'm thinking maybe today will be that day where, you know, price would come up here. So I was really going to go only basically for an R and got triggered in and it just, you know, has been slowly kind of coming down. Now I am able to move my stop up one time right now, which I'll do. The only problem with this stop move is this, to me, just looking at how price has been, like what it's been doing, I think this might be too tight. Like this trade might work out, you know, but it could come down here to this area before it comes back up. So that's the only thing that's kind of scary about this stop move, but I will move it up because I'm supposed to at this mark, which is a 21-minute mark after being entered in the trade. So would love for this to turn around because I'm already down, like, as far as like, let's see, actually. Well, this is gonna, so 300 bucks, you know, I'm down. I would love for this to come up. I'd love to be able to take some contracts off right here and just hopefully it comes up here and I can get out of all but one. And same thing. Okay, so that was MES. Let me go ahead and now talk about MNQ. I don't usually do this. I probably should not have, but I decided to. On MNQ, let me delete some of this here. It's kind of a little crazy. On MNQ, we have a different setup. Price is above the hourly 10 EMA. And so I should be looking to go long. At that point, I'm looking for the first bear candle to open and close above the 10 EMA on the 3-minute right here. So, we come down, we get some reset candles, meaning the opposite setup. We got a bull candle closing below the 10 EMA, which means the first bear candle opening and closing above that 10 I should, you know, play. So this one right here was kind of a close enough candle. If you can kind of see this here. It didn't quite close above it, but I mean, it's kind of close enough. But however, this candle did come in and this was a definite close above that 10 EMA. So there you go. Now, if we get another bear candle opening and closing, like if this one turns into a bear candle and closes here, you know, I won't feel as bad. If we get more setups to the downside, meaning if we start getting more bull candles closing below that 10, you know, I'll be a little more worried. I will say that I like my stop better on MNQ than I do on MES. So I do like that one a little bit better. I like the fact that we took out the highs of this. Let me just kind of zoom in. On MES, we took out the highs of this tweezer top candle pattern. This blue candle and this pink candle have the same highs, and what I was taught is those are tweezer candles, and that's quite bearish actually. So it's kind of fighting. Usually these candles come in, like yesterday, the play that I did, I think had tweezer tops in them, and I don't think we ever, like, let me see, I can actually just go to, let's see, which one? I think it's this one here. I think I can show you what I'm talking about here, or maybe not. Maybe this wasn't it. No, it looks like this was not it. I don't see them here. Okay. Anyways, tweezer top candles. That's, you get it. So looks like we might be getting that bear candle I was talking about closing above that 10 EMA. This is kind of just a struggle city today. Struggle city. I haven't been able to move my stop up yet on MNQ. And if these trades lose, I think I will have wiped out everything I made yesterday. So that's awesome. You know, I think I, maybe in my rush to try to pass this eval is probably what it is, but it's okay. If I blow this eval quite fast, you know, I'm okay with it. I don't know, I'm just trying to get that PA account. So looks like that closed. So this is not the best sign in the world. It did not close above that 10, and now we could potentially make another bull candle opening and closing below the 10 EMA on actually both MES and MNQ. And see, like I said, price could come down to this area before it comes back up. Stop could be too tight. Hopefully this is it, you know, and it just goes up from here. But I really wouldn't be surprised if this comes down and turns right around. Yeah, comes down to like the 50 and bounces hard. So again, I would be out of this particular trade, and then we still have this one. I still haven't been able to move my stop one time on this particular, on the MNQ trade. So we'll kind of see what happens, but I will come back with an update in a little bit. All right, so this one's done. Stopped me out for about 0.7 R on this particular trade. Let me close this out real quick. So technically, because we're under the pink line on MES, I really should not have maybe taken this setup at all, and maybe should have waited for this right here. This is the bull candle opening and closing below the 10. So that trade, let me just kind of do this really quick, just so that I can show you what. So this trade would be something, I do maybe like that. Whoops. It would have been, let's do like 1R or something. I guess it would have been something like this. So actually, I don't know how this is going to work out. We'll see. This could, again, and like I said on that last trade, like I said, it could come to this area and just completely bounce, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. And I kind of want to see it fall now that I'm out of this trade. Still not out of the M and Q one. And I can move my stop if this really does turn into ends up being a bull candle. So I can move my stop one time, and I don't know that I would move it straight. I probably should, because at this point, I've lost a lot of money. And yeah, so anyways, I'll be back with an update soon. Okay, so trying to figure out where I should move I do want to move my stop. We're so close to the hourly 10 EMA 50 EMA on M&Q that it's like, if it could come here, it's going to come here and go further down. So I got to move my stop right now. I moved it just the tiniest move up, but I kind of want to put it below the low of this bull candle. So, I don't know. I'm technically supposed to move it, right? This is usually the first stop move is about 0.7 R. So it's this red line here, and that's probably where I should move it, but I think I'm going to keep it right here. I'm going to keep an eye on these candles. We could definitely come up now. Will we come all the way up to my target? It's possible. If we come up here and get another bear candle opening and closing above the 10 EMA, that would be good for this trade, but I don't know. I just think that it's going to kind of struggle doing this. And on MES, I'm just kind of keeping track on what would have happened if I took that short, which would be the trade I was supposed to take, given the rules to my strategy. Even this trade, I would have taken some off, like some contracts off as it came down. So if anything, this trade may lose if I would have set this up, but it would have lost smaller, which would have been great for my first trade of the day. So, if we get a bear candle opening and closing above this 10 EMA on MES, we could go a little bit higher. I don't know. It's just real choppy. This will be my last. It's just really choppy right now. I'm not going to keep trading. And again, I'm trying to figure out where I can really put this stop. But so we had this nice bull candle, and it was not, it did close above the 10 EMA, but wasn't super strong, so I don't really like that. Now, if we can get above here and take these wicks out, that would be great, but I don't know. I'm kind of having a feeling that price is going to end up coming down. So, wow, look at that. That was crazy. And so let me see where I'm at here. Whoa. If this loses, which it probably will, I'll be down quite a bit of money today. Wow, I shouldn't have taken two trades on both MES and M&Q. Shouldn't have done that, but I got a little bit of a revenge trading kind of kicked in. I don't like that, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep waiting to see what's going to happen. Yeah, on this particular trade, I would have already, let's see. Yeah, on this candle right here, or this candle, I'd be able to move my stop, so my stop would go somewhere like right here. But even this trade isn't really working out the best. So I will be back with an update in a little bit. All right, so yep, stopped out there. Let's see. This is the damage. Just an eval, right? Actually, no, I don't like saying that. Because I understand how that, how I trade in my eval is what I'll do in my PA. So I gotta change. I gotta really fix something with myself. Like, shouldn't have taken this trade. It was not within the rules. This one, oh, actually, no, this one was within the rules. This one was not. This one would have been, and looks like it's now rolling over. So let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I want to take another trade because being down this much is wild. And at this point, if I blow this, I blow this. I do care, but I'm like, I want to see if I could just like have the moments where I come back from, because I know people do it all the time. They'll be down like an insane amount, and then they, by the end of the day, they've made it up or have lost a little smaller. So even on this trade, on M&Q, we have this first bull candle opening and closing below the 10 EMA. It's kind of close to this hourly 50 EMA. So even that, I could have set a trade up like this. A short under that low. And let me go ahead and do that. In one candle, in two candles, this would have been a winning trade. Yeah, so yeah, and that would have been within the rules of the 10 EMA strategy. So this was in the 10 EMA strategy, but it just didn't work. So yeah, so I don't know. I told myself I wasn't going to trade anymore, but I can't go out like this. And then watch them like down. Like I blow the whole account today, which I know people do. And I truly like, if that happened, I don't know, I don't care. Like I'll try again. That's bad, huh? I don't know. Anyways, I'll try to be back with a update in just a little bit. All right, got into another trade. Entered halfway, or about halfway of this bull candle. And don't ask me. Don't ask me why I did this. But anyways, yep. I will tell you how it goes. Hopefully this can bounce out of here now. Which, probably not. Well, I'm not going to say that. Okay, I'm not going to say that. I would love for this to be like a hammer candle. Like this, that would be great. I have this a little too far up, I think. Let me see something. Let's go for right there. And we'll probably change this if it does come up at all. Looks like it's not trying to be a hammer candle. We've got still got some time left for it to just create a nice wick. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna keep this not live, but recording. I'm not gonna cut because price is moving pretty quick right now. So, and here there wasn't a bear candle opening and closing above that 10, so yeah, this trade would still be in play if I took that one. Oh my goodness, getting blown up with text messages. Okay, now it's slowing down, so maybe I will just pause really quick. Full are gone. Yep. So it's like, yep, there it is. Yeah, I'm on the verge of blowing this whole eval right now. No, I actually can't. I actually have to go, so I'm actually saved by having to leave right now. I probably would take another trade. Yeah, this is frustrating, but I'm frustrated at myself. It's myself. I know it's my fault. It's not anybody else's. It's not the market's fault. It's my fault. And I guess I'm just, I don't know. Anyways, if you've watched this video all the way through, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one.